Hello, welcome back to the channel. I've just come off the back of the hardest week of marathon training yet. Just going past the graveyard and I feel like I should probably dive in there. Yeah, it was the toughest week yet, week 8. Not necessarily because of the training, just because of the way the week ended up panning out and the days my running dropped on. But let's dive straight in, cover week 8 and find out what happened. Yes, the training's been going pretty well and nothing really to grumble about. Obviously the relentlessness of marathon training just starts to wear down on your legs and your energy over time. Yeah, but week 8 wasn't all about that really. As I mentioned, I think it was in week 6 or week 7 recap. My kids are now off school, got a couple of little weekend breaks booked, so time has suddenly been condensed. I've got less time to run, and like I mentioned, if I can get through the next couple of weeks and just get the training banked, I'll be happy. If I get something close to what was planned done. So yeah, I'll tag the week 7 recap there. If you haven't watched that, go watch that. But yeah, I was away at the end of week 7, so I managed to get a couple of runs in on Saturday and Sunday whilst I was away to finish that off. But Monday I was travelling back from kind of Oxfordshire, I think it was. So yeah, nothing on Monday, complete rest day. Was hoping to maybe get out in the evening of Monday for a quick easy run maybe, as I usually start my week off like that. But no, I was travelling all day, driving home, got back late. So yeah, nothing on Monday. And that was the story of the week. It was a bit of a slow start. Tuesday, I managed to get out and get a bit of a run done. Again, I was slightly short of time. Wanted to maybe get a 18-19k easy run done. Again, bank a bit of mileage, a bit more base building, up to the halfway point of the marathon block. But yeah, ended up doing a 14.5k 9-mile easy run. Average pace was 5:14 per k or 8:25 per mile. So again, nice easy run to start the week. Low heart rate, more base building, and then gradually, obviously I'll increase the intensity now. The easy runs might reduce and I might get an extra workout in at a tempo or threshold effort. And then on Tuesday evening, after the easy run, got a bit of a recovery session done, so mainly stretching and rolling, no yoga, just a slightly reduced session, but just to get the flush the lactic acid out. I rolled the legs and got a bit of stretching done to try and ease those aches and pains that you start to accrue as the marathon training continues and the mileage goes up and up. Wednesday ended up being a rest day. Wasn't planned. I was hoping to get another run done, or maybe another session, like a strength and conditioning session, boxed off. But again, time ran out. Obviously childcare, doing stuff with the family, and yeah, just a day went by with nothing really done. So yeah, another rest day ended up being, and again, just highlighted the slow start to the week, which backloaded the running to the end of the week, which wasn't ideal. Thursday morning, I filmed episode 6 of the Marathon 2.0 training series. I only had about an hour or so, so I got out and did my planned speed session for the week. Again, I would ideally like to get out and got a bit more mileage done, but again, short of time before work. So yeah, I got out and did a mixed paced interval session. But yeah, go and watch the full session if you want to see full details. But just a basic overview, I did 3 by 2 minutes at 5k pace with a 1 minute walking recovery. And then after 3 rounds of that, I went into a 10-minute tempo run. Around half marathon pace was the plan, maybe slightly quicker, with a 2-minute walking recovery after that, and then back into 3 by 2 minutes, about 5k pace again. Again, 1 minute walking recovery between the reps, with a 2k warm up and a 2k cool down. I managed to average 3:48 per k or 6:07 per mile for the 2-minute reps, which again is quicker than 5k pace, so happy with that. That was the average across the 6 reps. And for the tempo run, which I was hoping to get at half marathon pace or maybe slightly quicker, yeah, for the tempo run, 10 minutes, I managed to average 4:16 per k or 6:51 per mile. So again, that's more into the threshold zone, about 10 seconds quicker than half marathon pace. So again, happy with that. And the workout totals were just over 10k or just over 6.25 miles, and average pace for the whole workout 4:49 per k or 7:45 per mile, again including all the warm-ups, cool downs and walking recoveries. And again on a post run that evening, I got a full recovery session in, full YSFR, yoga, stretching, foam rolling, knowing that I had quite a few runs to make up now. I hadn't quite done my mileage on my easy run, and I had another 2 runs to bank over Friday, Saturday and Sunday, so not ideal, not a prescribed training plan I would sell to anybody else, but again, needs must. You've got to fit stuff in around your life, so be it. I got a full recovery session in Thursday night to try and help. On Friday, to continue the theme of the week, I was short on time, just had about an hour or so again in the evening, so I decided to make up for the lost easy miles on Monday that I didn't quite get around to doing, on Tuesday, that I didn't have time to do. So yeah, I got out for an 8k 5 mile zone 2 again, base building run, just to get a bit more miles in for the week, so now I was quite low and we were hitting Friday. Yeah, it was a hot evening, so I just got out for again easy pace run, 5 minutes per k average or 8:03 per mile. So again, just nice easy zone 2, a bit more base building, and again that'll start to not reduce but instead looking at tempo and threshold work now as we hit the halfway mark. On to Saturday, and again I wanted to get some tempo and threshold work done now. Time's running out for the week, 2 days left. I've done a bit of easy running and I've done a bit of an interval speed session, so yeah, time for tempo work, which left a long run for Sunday. So yeah, Saturday another warm day, but yeah, I got an on-off fartlek workout done, so 1k on, 1k off, alternate k's, working and recovery as such. So steezy off reps for the 1k's, and then a working probably 8 out of 10 for effort for the on k's, and then seeing what kind of pace that kind of shows up as. I was hoping for again threshold for an 8 out of 10 for effort on a warm day. Yeah, ended up being 13k total, or 8 miles, so 7k steezy, 6k working, and the average for the session 4:47 per k or 7:42 per mile. Details on screen now for the workout in terms of the on reps. I was pretty happy with the overall pace, flagged a little bit towards the end with a 4:30, I think it was one of the later reps. Legs started to get a bit heavier. Yeah, happy overall. And then into that evening of Saturday night, I've got another YSFR recovery session in, again just to try and help the legs, again because I've done Thursday, Friday and now Saturday, and I had a long run to do on Sunday, so not ideal, but it is what it is. Yeah, and then just left Sunday with a long run to do. The plan was a high 20s, maybe 26, 27k, with a couple of blocks of marathon pace workout in there, maybe 3 times 4 or 3 times 5 or 3 times 6k, something like that. But the legs just didn't have it. I gave myself till the afternoon, evening of Sunday to try and give the legs as much time to recover as possible, but when I set off, I just knew CV wise feeling good, but legs I just shot. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 consecutive days with a fairly intensive workout. So speed session, yes, then an easy run, but then into a tempo threshold workout, and then into a long run. Again, not ideal, but so I ended up doing a steezy, easy paced half marathon. So yeah, not really what I wanted. Would have preferred a few more tempo blocks within that, but again, I listened to the body, listened to the legs, and made sure I got at least a half marathon done. So yeah, just over 21k, just over 13 miles, and the average pace was 5:03 per k or 8:11 per mile. And yeah, I think I had an average heart rate of 137, so that just shows again CV wise base is built, just the legs need to catch up now. So that was week 8 done. I'll go through the totals now. Just over 67.5k, or just below 42 miles. So again, not right where I wanted to be. I wanted to maybe a mid to low 70s again, just to maintain that mileage base, but again ran out of time and ran out of energy in the legs. So yeah, we'll take it, considering where I was on Wednesday night, having done one 14k run. I'll take it. And yeah, elevation gain for week 8, that was 305 meters, 1,000 feet exactly. So again, not the biggest mileage week ever, and not the biggest climbing week ever in terms of elevation gain, but it's done, it's banked. I can stew on it, or I can just bank it and move on. I'm going to do the latter. Yeah, so we're halfway. Marathon training, 8 weeks done, 8 weeks of training to go, and then a 1 week taper before race day. So what does this mean for week 9 and beyond? Like I said, as I go into the second half now, the aim is going to try and get some more marathon paced blocks in. Again, I haven't set an official goal yet for the marathon. I'll do that again later on in the block when I know where I'm at. But as I've mentioned before, I'm training towards a 3:20 marathon. That's the marathon training paces I'm working towards. If all goes well, hopefully that's what I'll achieve. If not, so be it. But yes, I'm training around the 4:40 per k. Again, conversion on screen for mileage. That's my marathon training pace, and that's gauging my fitness and if I'm able to hold them blocks of time. As of now, I've not managed to do a lot of those workouts, so again, touch wood, if I get a chance to follow the process as planned, I'll be able to. But yeah, week 9 is going to be disrupted again. I'm away for another weekend break, and as I've just mentioned, my legs are kind of shot. I've started week 9 today on a Monday again. I was hoping for a recovery, having run Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of week 8. So this is now day 5, yet another run. But again, I've no chance to run tomorrow on Tuesday. Wednesday I might get out for a run, and then I'm travelling again over the weekend. So it's going to be another like week 8, get as much done as I can at the start of the week, and then squeezing what I can whilst I'm away at the end of the week, a bit like week 7. But yeah, as I mentioned many times before, I'm fairly relaxed. I can only do what I can do. I'll get the runs done and what I can done, and what will be on the start line. So yeah, week 8 done. Thank you to everyone for following along. All the best with your training. I know quite a few of you are training for marathons, some of you for Chester specifically, so yeah, all the best. If you haven't yet joined the Light Running UK Run Club on Strava, feel free. Obviously it's completely free, but all your training will go on there. I tend to follow that. Anyone who watches, or anyone who's within that group, that's how I follow all your training. So yeah, feel free to join that. All my stuff goes on there as well, because obviously I'm a member. But yeah, join if you want to. Small community there of like-minded runners, all viewers, etc. So yeah, all the best for your running. I'll try and get this run finished, and then hopefully tomorrow, Tuesday, will be a proper recovery day, and hopefully that'll put me in a good position for the rest of week 9, hopefully. Be a happy running, and I'll see you all on the next one.